Hi, Pimlico racing fans, and welcome to opening day at Pimlico, where the track is fast, the turf is firm. Our opening day here on May 9th as we head up to Black-Eyed Susan Day and the Preakness as well. Quick reminder, on Black-Eyed Susan Day, we'll have several guarantees in our Pick 5 and Pick 4s. The Pick 5, the late Pick 4, and the Pick 4 in races 8 through 11. $300,000 guarantee on each. And on Preakness Saturday, early Pick 5, $250,000 guarantee. The Pick 4 races 6 through 9.5 million, and our late Pick 5 $1 million, and our late Pick 4 $2 million guarantee. Get your tickets Preakness.com, and also Black-Eyed Susan Day Friday afternoon. All right, let's get to the action from opening day at Pimlico. Again, fast and firm under cloudy skies for the entire afternoon. Winds out of the southeast, kicking up at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's the opener, 5 furlongs, a little sprint on the turf. In line. And we're off at Pimlico. Good start there for Grande Flora, but splitting horses now is Tricky Lion to show early speed along with Uplifting. So Tricky Lion uplifting and Grande Flora away running third. Here's the favorite, Uncle Huge out in the clear, racing in fourth. And Fly E Dubai is next in fifth as they head on for the far turn run. And a gap back of the field, I Ain't Never, who's got 10 lengths to make up around that turn, where it's Tricky Lion up top. Tricky Lion showing the way about 3 furlongs out. So Tricky Lion establishing a length and a half or 2 lead. Fly E Dubai, Uncle Huge down to the inside, white blinkers, racing at about the 2 path as they make the turn in. Tricky Lion, the one to catch. Tricky Lion still going strong with a 3-length lead at the 3/16. The outside there, trying to quicken up his Grande Flora. Extreme outside from dead last, I Ain't Never for a share. And Uncle Huge is coming up the rail. Wide open affair, 16th to go. Grande Flora up the rail. Uncle Huge extreme outside. I Ain't Never photo finish with Uncle Huge and Grande Flora 3 across at the line. And Tricky Lion followed by Fly Dubai. And they're off. Must Have Never Met You and So Street flashing out first from Just One, Not Two. The Grays on the chase and Get There John, and on the turf is the last runner. On the turf is well removed from the inside and some 9 off. That speedy leader, Must Have Never Met You, quickly blazes away from So Street. It's Just One, Not Two in third position, another 5, and Get There John, and on the turf now with a lot to do. Midpoint of the turn, 2.5 furlongs left to go. So Street goes out on the outside. Top of the stretch, quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's So Street. So Street widens all of a sudden by 3 lengths from Must Have Never Met You in the second spot, and trying to pick up the share of the far outside is On the Turf. Would Get There John between horses, and Just One, Not Two with a furlong left to run. It's So Street, so good here. So Street by 7, by 8 with a 16 to go. So Street and Trevor McCarthy charging home to a convincing score. So Street from On the Turf, who gets up second. Get There John and Must Have Never Met You. And they're off. Miss Cheddar, Queen of Schmooze on the outside. Madam Tiger away running in third position. Then No More Excuses and Aggregator next. They're followed by Eye on Berlin, who's out the four-path and 4.5 to 5 off of speed. And Sister Aim is at the back of the pack as they join up for the far turn run. Queen of Schmooze, accompanied by Miss Cheddar on the inside. Miss Cheddar, Queen of Schmooze going head-to-head for the lead. Another 3 and No More Excuses is in third position as there's about 3 furlongs left to go. The inside Madame Tiger is working a little bit harder. Eye on Berlin starts to work up third to the outside now. Eye on Berlin taking aim at the speed up front, and that's been Miss Cheddar and Queen of Schmooze throughout. But here's Eye on Berlin eyeing them and closing in the center of the course. Eye on Berlin just in front now with a furlong left to go, and it's Eye on Berlin and Angel Cruz. Eye on Berlin just handridden for the final furlong. Eye on Berlin, rider looking back, no competition to be found as Miss Cheddar has run a brave one, but it's Eye on Berlin. Eye on Berlin, Miss Cheddar was second. Then it was Queen of Schmooze, Aggregator, and Sister Aim. Light up in the gate, and they're off. It's a clean break. Haynes Fever battle ready, and Causey's Western all showing early speed. There's Bobby the Brain settling right off them in fourth. Mucho Mas Grande and Gotham News in between horses to the turn run. One Proud Wildcat racing second last, and Promote is the last runner. Some 11 lengths off the pace up ahead. Set by Battle Ready ahead in front from Haynes Fever, and Causey's Western prompting out there 3 wide. Bobby the Brain in a perfect spot early. There's another 2 to Mucho Mas Grande, and Gotham News alongside of that. Then Promote and One Proud Wildcat. About 13 lengths covers them. 23.40 was the opening quarter mile. So with 5 furlongs left to go, still pretty much a 3-way battle with Battle Ready, then Haynes Fever and Causey's Western across the track. Another 4 lengths back, and Bobby the Brain continues in fourth position, charging for the turn. Then Gotham News and Mucho Mas Grande followed by Promote and One Proud Wildcat, 46.85. A strong half mile into the far turn run. So round that turn, into the turn, 3 furlongs left to go. Still 3 in the battle with Battle Ready, Causey's Western, in between horses Haynes Fever, Gotham News the far outside. Bobby the Brain continues lurking 3 lengths from the front. Here's Promote trying to swing into action from the back of the pack, and Mucho Mas Grande and One Proud Wildcat. 6 furlongs, a minute 11.87, a quarter to go at Pimlico. Wide open affair on the extreme outside is Gotham News. Promote is the one wide out there. Promote just at an even clip though. In between horses Haynes Fever, and here's Bobby the Brain also coming late on the scene, a bit high-headed. At 16th of a mile left to go. Gotham News in front. Promote on the outside, far outside. Mucho Mas Grande. Promote in time. Promote, I believe. Gotham News surged back late. It's very close. Mucho Mas Grande, then Bobby the Brain and Haynes Fever. Photo noses up and down. 1 mile on the turf. Rail out 20 feet. And they're off. Clean break. Day Striker to show that early speed. Court in the Song is the gray, and no more talking between horses. Here's Berliner settling back into fourth position, and Starry Messenger gets over about the three path. They're followed by Smart to AT, who's next. Here's Minister's Strike racing back of the pack. Has two beaten at this point. It's Frontline Page and Tiro on the inside. About 13 or 14 lengths covers him. Looks like a good pace. The opening quarter 23.25. So now it is Court in a Song, prompted on the outside by No More Talk in second, and Day Strike is chasing the good pace in third position. Berliner is fourth, Starry Messenger fifth, and Smart to a T another 6 lengths back, and it's Minister Strike and Frontline Page, and Tiro is last, now about 20 lengths off the lead. Heading over the far turn run, pace has been strong, half mile 46.76. So the outside, No More Talk. The great Court in a Song down to the inside with Day Strike. A little bit closer now, 2.5 from the front. Berliner is racing in fourth out there, 3 deep. And Starry Messenger and Smart to a T racing side by side. They have 7 lengths to close now. Back to Frontline Page. Minister Strike is ridden along in between horses for a little more run. Now has 8 to close in top of the stretch as 3 of them line up across the track. A far outside now. Berliner's trying to strike a narrow lead. Berliner from Day Strike out of the middle, Frontline Page. And here comes Minister Strike. Minister Strike and Trevor McCarthy run between horses, making 4 in a line with a furlong left to go. Minister Strike, Frontline Page, going to run with that one on the outside. Minister Strike is just in front with a 16th to go. Minister Strike and Trevor McCarthy strikes twice today. Minister Strike, Frontline Page was second. Day Strike was third. And Smart to a T in Berliner. And they're off. Favorite Gustavo got a good break. Will settle back now. And Joey Gotcha. Here's Ice Cream Dude showing speed with Awesome Agenda to the outside. Saturday Fighter just in behind them. And Sunbaram racing fifth into the first turn run. Charismatic Blue is saving ground there as they round that turn back to Too Much Time. Here's Gustavo taken to the inside now. Some 7 lengths off the early speed. Well back to Mike the Tiger and Hug on Nolan. They've got to be some 26 lengths off that pace. Opening quarter 23 3/5 of a second, and so it's Ice Cream Dude Justin Trump from Joey Gotcha's second. Awesome Agenda Sunbaram is racing in the 4th spot. Then it's Saturday Fighter in 5th. Favorite Gustafo's in between horses, 7 from the pace, and Charismatic Blue on the outside of the favorite pair. Another 2 to Too Much Time and Mike the Tiger, and well back to Hug on Nolan. 47 4/5 for the half-mile fraction into the far turn run. So into the turn, less than a half mile to go. Ice Cream Dude is up top, 3/4 of a length from Awesome Agenda. Then Joey Gotcha's in third. The outside is Sunbaram racing in fourth. Now Gustafo's getting underway on the inside. 5 from the front. Gustafo's patiently ridden. Now asks for a little bit more run with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Gustafo's going to be taken to the outside with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Turning for home, and it's Ice Cream Dude, Awesome Agenda right alongside. And then it's Joey Gotcha, Red Cap Extreme outside. Gustafo continues to charge. Gustafo's coming willing to make forward on line. Furlong left to go. Gustafo's tried to quicken on, but Joey Gotcha got the jump. Joey Gotcha, Ice Cream Dude. Gustafo kind and then it was Charismatic Blue. And they're off. Love you much. Break slow. You can never tell, and Jarvis Steele and more abundance on the hard chase early, sent up with early speed, and God Loves a Sinner in fourth, and Brooks Robinson fifth. Midnight Justice is sixth, saving ground there. Love You Much back of the pack with We Made It, who is last of them all. Three-way scramble up front. More abundance comes to join Jarvis Steele, and You Can Never Tell down to the rail as they round that far turn. You Can Never Tell's in front now, just a neck. Jarvis Steele keeps on prompting. More abundance as Brooks Robinson racing fourth there. Another three to Midnight Justice, God Loves a Sinner, followed by Love You Much, and We Made It a Lot to Do. Into the stretch, You Can Never Tell. Ask the question to go on there at the 3/16 pole, and Jarvis Steele in the full charge outside. More abundance, and Brooks Robinson right there, fourth of the fighting chance too. They're down to the last furlong, and it's Jarvis Steele in front from You Can Never Tell. The far outside, Love You Much, who broke last, is flying. Photo finish. Jarvis Steele, Love You Much, or You Can Never Tell, then More Abundance, and Brooks Robinson. They get squared away, lined up, and they're off in the eighth. Throw the fade right to the front. Sanavi on the outside, and Warrior of the Roses has that natural early speed too. Then Avino Malcano and Rivington are side by side in four from the pace to the turn run. And Brighton Lane is the one in the back. The pair up front throw the fade, and Warrior of the Roses down to the inside as they round that turn. Three clear of the second flight, Avino Malcano. On the outside is Sanavi. The inside there is Rivington. The Orange Silks about 3.5 from the front runner now, who is Throw the Fade, who grabs the lead outright from Warrior of the Roses. Brighton Lane still 6 from the front. The opening quarter, 23.52. Pace is solid out there. Throw the Fade from Warrior of the Roses at the rail second. Throw the Fade a neck in front from Warrior of the Roses. Avino Malcano, then Sanavi is in fourth. Rivington will park down to the inside. 3 off the lead, and Brighton Lane still in the back. 46.70, the half mile. Far turn run. Throw the Fade under pressure now on both sides. Rivington, Avino Malcano the outside, and Sanavi chasing the far outside in fourth, and Rivington has slipped back to fifth position and fourth for the front, and Brighton Lane is the trailer. So Warrior of the Roses and Throw the Fade going on head to head. Avino Malcano on the outside with a quarter of a mile left to run. They make the turn for home. Throw the Fade, the 6 furlongs, a minute 10.89. Fighting on with Warrior of the Roses down to the inside. Avino Malcano, Sanavi fourth, the far outside. They're coming to the last furlong. Warrior of the Roses turning back. Throw the Fade. Then Avino Malcano and Brighton Lane, the far outside on with very late run. Brighton Lane running on strongly into second, but it's Warrior of the Roses and Carol Cedeno. Warrior of the Roses wins 2.5 or 3 from Brighton Lane. Then Throw the Fade and Avino Malcano and Sanavi. Game. And they're off. Bay Bridge out first, Speed Game from that inside gate. Then Lon's True Passion with the blinkers on today is keyed up for speed 2. And Brickyard Kitten far outside racing in 4th. Senor Louis getting underway and tugging along in between horses. And Senor Louis is eager to go early. As they move round that turn, Zensland back of the pack with only 4 off the lead of the inside. And Air Bueno is the trailer. Bay Bridge sets the tempo, and it's a moderate clip out there. 3/4 of a length from Lon's True Passion is in second spot. The opening quarter went in 24.62. So it is Bay Bridge at a leisurely clip, half length in front from Lon's True Passion. Outside is Senor Louis in 3rd. Speed Game and close attendance to that slow pace in 4th. Then Zensland on the inside. And Brickyard Kitten still with 5 to make up. And trailing the field is Air Bueno. 7 or 8 lengths will cover the field. Still led by Bay Bridge through 48.71 half mile. Entering the far turn run. Bay Bridge from Senor Louis. Speed Game is 3rd of the inside. Lon's True Passion on the outside. They're followed by Zensland out of the inside. Brickyard Kitten scrubbed on for a little more run for the back of the pack. And Air Bueno trailing the field. Coming to the top of the stretch, Bay Bridge trying to hang on to the lead. Bay Bridge, Senor Louis, 113.80. The 6 furlong mark. Out in the middle of the track now is Speed Game. Speed Game coming toward the center of the course. Speed Game closing. And so is Air Bueno. Speed Game and Air Bueno emerging to the top of the furlong left to go. Speed Game, Air Bueno. Head to head and nose to nose the last 16th of a mile. Speed Game, and it's a Trevor triple. Trevor McCarthy triple at opening day at Pimlico. From Air Bueno second and Speed Game the winner. It is Bay Bridge who ran third, then Zensland was 4th, and Senor Louis. Opening day is in the books and a big weekend ahead, starting with a Stronach 5. Stronach 5 on Friday afternoon. Pimlico will be a part of the $100,000 guaranteed Stronach 5. Sunday, bring Mom out to the track and the terrace dining room. Good look at that turf course and the main track for Sunday afternoon racing on Mother's Day with our Mother's Day Sunday brunch here at Pimlico. Thanks for watching the replays from opening day. Thursday, we'll see you this weekend. We'll see you Black-Eyed Susan Day Friday and for the Preakness.